Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Whoppy, and today I'm going to be helping the people who don't have tens of millions of coins laying around prepare for dungeons. In this video, I'm going to be mainly covering the Archer class, but there will be more videos coming out on the different classes soon. Anyway, guys, before I start the video, I just want to say that if you do enjoy this type of content, please consider subscribing and leaving a like to show your support for the channel and helping it grow. Alright, with that out of the way, enjoy the video. So guys, today I was thinking, I know I have my full superior armor in AOTD, but what about the people in mid to late game? I'm just gonna guess that most of you watching this video don't have the best setup and are worried that they won't be able to make it past the first few floors. Well, that's where this video comes in. Today, I'm going to be talking about the best setup for the Archer class that I could think of for around 3 to 5 million coins. This setup is going to include a sword, an armor set, a bow, a pet, and a healing item. Let's start off with the armor set. The armor set that I'm talking about is the Monster Raider or Hunter set, which consists of a skeleton helmet, guardian chestplate, creeper pants, and tarantula or spider boots. I'm going to be covering each of these pieces one by one, and then I'll go over the set bonuses. Let's start off with the skeleton helmet, which is in Bone Collection 8 and costs 5 stacks of enchanted bones to craft. Skeleton helmet stats with the Godly Reforge are 4 strength, 2 crit chance, 3 crit damage, 75 health, 90 defense, and 2 intelligence. The skeleton helmet's ability is Bone Shield, which basically gives you invincibility for the first 3 hits you take. This is very important, and you will see why later on in the video. Next up, we have the Guardian Chestplate, which is in Prismarine Crystal Collection 5 and costs only 4 stacks of Prismarine Shards and 4 stacks of Prismarine Crystals to craft. The Guardian Chestplate stats with the Godly Reforge are 4 strength, 2 crit chance, 3 crit damage, 95 health, 65 defense, and 2 intelligence. The Guardian Chestplate's ability gives you immunity to damage on the first hit if you are on full HP, which when put together with the Bone Helmet is actually very OP. Next up are the Creeper Pants, which can be crafted at Gunpowder Collection 8, costing 3.5 stacks of enchanted gunpowder. The stats of the Creeper Pants with the Godly Reforge are 4 strength, 2 crit chance, 3 crit damage, 275 health, 80 defense, and 2 intelligence. The Creeper Pants' ability causes a massive explosion when you drop below 20% HP, which if you are being surrounded is quite useful as it allows you time to run away. The last pieces of armor are Tarantula Boots or Spider Boots. The reason there are 2 pairs of boots is because both of them have a set bonus when used with the other 3 pieces of armor. First, I'll cover the Spider Boots, which aren't as good with the set as the Tarantula Boots, but they are still quite useful. You can obtain the Spider Boots at String Collection level 8, costing 4 stacks of enchanted string to craft. Now, I don't actually own a pair of spider boots, so I'm going to be looking at them through the AH. Stats of the spider boots with the Godly Reforge are 4 strength, 2 crit chance, 3 crit damage, 75 HP, 60 defense, 5 speed, and 52 intelligence. The Spider Boots ability essentially allows you to double jump, which is always nice to have. Moving on to the last piece of armor, we have the Tarantula Boots. Now, the Tarantula Boots are basically an upgraded version of the Spider Boots. In order to obtain these boots, though, you will need to do enough Spider Slayers to get to Spider level 4. The crafting recipe for these boots is a pair of Spider Boots, 3 stacks of enchanted iron, a spider catalyst which drops 1% of level 3 spiders, and 4 tarantula silk. The stats of the Tarantula Boots with the Godly Reforge is 7 strength, 3 crit chance, 6 crit damage, 145 HP, 115 defense, 5 speed, and 53 intelligence. The Tarantula Boots have 3 abilities, but the only one that really matters is the double jump, which, just like the Spider Boots, is great to have. Now moving on to the set bonuses. When wearing Skeleton Helmet, Guardian Chestplate, Creeper Pants, and Spider Boots, you would receive the set bonus Monster Hunter. This set bonus reduces the damage you take by 25% and increases the damage you do by 25%. When you substitute the Spider Boots for Tarantula Boots, you get the set bonus Monster Raider, which decreases the damage you take by 35% instead of 25%, and increases the damage you do by 35% instead of 25%. I personally think that you should go for the Tarantula Boots instead of the Spider Boots, just because that extra 10% is actually going to allow you to do a lot more damage. Now moving on to the sword. The sword I would recommend using if you are on a budget is an Aspect of the End. This is because the Aspect of the End is only around 100k and does an insane amount of damage if you have your Fairy Souls and a good amount of Talisman. Another good reason to use this sword is because of its ability, which allows you to teleport out of any situation that isn't safe to use a bow from. Now moving on to the pet. The pet I would recommend using is the Skeleton Pet. The skeleton pet is especially good because of its abilities. The first ability of the skeleton pet increases your arrow damage by a certain percent depending on the level, which is tripled while in dungeons. The second ability of this pet stacks damage and gives you strength for every bow hit, which is very good as well. The last ability of the skeleton allows your pet itself to shoot an arrow doing 30 times your crit damage. Now for our healing item. This isn't anything special, it's just a Radiant Power Orb from Wolf 2, which is very easy to get, and the crafting recipe also won't take more than 10k. The Radiant Power Orb's ability heals you for 1% of your total HP per second when you place it, which isn't bad at all for 10k. Last but not least, we have what is the key ingredient for this setup, the bow. The bow I'm talking about is the Hurricane Bow. You can unlock the Hurricane Bow at Bone Collection level 7, and it only costs a stack and a half of enchanted bones and a stack and a half of regular string to craft. Once again, I don't actually have a Hurricane Bow on me, so I'm going to be using the auction house to look at it. The Hurricane Bow shoots 5 arrows at a time when it is maxed, which is insanely good. The Hurricane Bow, in my opinion, is definitely the 4th or 3rd best bow in the game, which is really saying a lot considering there are over 15 in the game. Now for the damage test. The Hurricane Bow with no enchants and just the max amount of kills does 5,100 damage 3 times, not to mention all the ones that didn't crit. That is a lot of damage for around 200,000 points. Next up, guys, I'm going to be testing the damage of the sword. I'm assuming it is a lot, so that's what I'm going to be testing it on. Oh, that was not a crit. You can see 14,000 damage on a crit. That is also a lot for only around 100k. Thank you guys so much for watching. If this video helped you out, you should click the subscribe button and turn the notification bell on so you don't miss any future uploads. This channel would still have 0 subs if it weren't for you guys, so I really appreciate the support. Also guys, just want to let you know, there will be a little giveaway at 100 subs, so be sure to be prepared for when that happens. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.